All right, time to update or do some updates to WooMinecraft. So I'm gonna try to explain everything that I'm going through, everything that I'm doing, but I'm not a very talkative person, so we're gonna see how this goes. Long story short, I'm gonna be working on the WooMinecraft plugin. If you don't know what that is, you can go to WooMinecraft.com. I should really put that on HTTPS, but whatever. I don't collect any info here, so I don't care about security. Yeah, this is a plugin that allows you to connect with WooCommerce from a Minecraft server. Right now, it kind of uses like a little janky setup to do a JSON feed. I'm going to be working to upgrade it to a REST API. Instead of a basic endpoint, I'm going to be connecting it to a REST API. So to start out, I've gutted pretty much the initial file and switching things up. So I'm just going to look at, I got to get the legacy code loading again, which is what this is for. It's saying that the class just simply can't be found. So if you've never read errors like this before, when it says uncaught error, class, whatever not found, typically it will give you a position. So if I look in that file at 505, even though I knew it was going to break, you can go to the file, and I forget how to do this in Storm. Oh yeah. So you can go to 505 and you can say, hey, it's loading this, but it's not getting the thing. So why? Totally fine. So let's go into the main file. Let's set a constant. WMC includes I always forget the function. What is it? Plugin dir path? Yeah. Plugin dir path. String file. So yeah, it gets the file system directory path with trailing slash for the plugin file passed in. I'm gonna update my dev environment. Just update it. I don't care. So I'm doing this on a Docker container, as you can see, because it's localhost. It's going to take a minute. Update the database. Yes, yes, yes. Yada, yada, yada. Let's make sure my plugins are up to date too. Looks like WooCommerce is 354. So for this project, I have things set up as composer dependencies. So what do I have? Yeah. I can't remember. I think I have to set this to 3.5 or otherwise it's going to go 3.3 or up. And the current version of WooCommerce is what? 3.5.4? And I got it set to watch 3.3. Oh, no. Yeah, totally updated. Sweet. One thing to note is it's usually good to get in the habit of updating or running a git commit after you make changes, because it's easier to look backwards in time through a git history than it is to try to remember how you did, Command Z or Control Z if you're like me and on Windows. So let's see. Let's get comfy again, shall we? Cool. So WooCommerce is updated. I should be able to refresh this. And all is well. The plugin does not have a valid header. All is not well. What the frig? Source, well, you know what? I'm gonna update this, use WP packagist. So if you don't know what WP packagist is, it's like composer dependencies for WordPress plugins. So you don't have to update WooCommerce to something that breaks. Yeah, just add repositories. I should really make live templates. I don't have to remember all this crap. Repositories, let's make sure it's valid JSON, and that's not going to work. So let's fix that, and let's get rid of that, tab that back. WordPress plugin, I think it's WordPress plugin. WP packages plugin. Yeah. That's 1P, right? Yeah. I don't know if I have a post install. I'm kind of afraid to do a post install because I'm pretty sure it does. Oh, no. Never mind. Composer update. Let's just update all the things, shall we? That's going to take a minute. Writing log file, generating auto load, yada yada yada. Sweet. So now where's my vendor? WP plugins. WooCommerce. Do we have a valid header now? Because that would be great. I still can't get over the fact that that did that. Like, what the hell? Can I... Okay, now I'm slightly annoyed. Where's my composer JSON? Sweet. I'm just gonna delete it and let's do it again. It's probably an issue with the path mappings and the whatchamafrigget, the path mappings in the Docker file. Okay, so definitely updated. Debugging 101, I guess. All right, time to look at the YAML file. Where is it? WordPress, WP plugins, WooCommerce. Okay. Vendor, WP plugins, WooCommerce, var, www, HTML, WP content plugins, WooCommerce. Is it not? All right. I'm curious. So Nginx, I'm doing volumes from WordPress, so it should inherit WordPress's volumes. If you're wondering what I'm doing here, I forgot my alias to Docker Compose Bash. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Docker Compose to get into WordPress and just even see if the freaking thing is there inside the container. I think I can use sh, yeah. So and it's not mounted. Why is it not mounted? Okay. Exit DCD, which is short for Docker Compose Down, another alias that I have. I know, I deleted it. I'll get rid of it so you'll quit nagging me. Sweet. So this is the full command docker compose up -d, which means which stands for detach. You can see over here I was attached, but I usually run detached. So dcu-d, which is another alias. Let's see if it mounts. Oh, Alt Tab F5, great. Plugins is not found. Why? Why do you hate me so? Oh, that's why. Admin password. Oh. Oh, now WooCommerce is 3.5.4. Well, on you, Mr. Mounting person. WordPress, I should probably update that image to 5.0.3. So, sweet. And let's restart. So this is the WordPress image. I should probably just set that to latest, PHP 7.1 FPM Alpine. Can I? Let's see, WordPress Docker. WordPress Docker Hub. 7.1. That's FPM, so that's FPM Alpine. Can I do latest Alpine? 7.1. Yeah, PHP 7.1. Yeah, 5. Okay, we'll do that. So 5-PHP 7.1-FPM. Oh no, that's FPM. I need FPM Alpine. So if you don't know, Alpine is like a much smaller image size. So let's see, Docker image list. So this will show all the images that I have on my machine. So you can see the Alpine image is like 113 megs. Anyhow, I like using Alpine because it's historically a lot smaller. So PHP 7.1 FPM Alpine. So I'm going to remove the 5. I'm just going to do the 5 and see if that works. WordPress 5, PHP 7.1 FPM Alpine. It's such a mouthful. So I'm gonna stop everything. Oh, it helps to actually up it in the first place. So I'm gonna bring it up, detached, and it's gonna say it's pulling. So now it's gonna build the image locally and all that stuff. So, and it's gonna, I freaking up the Minecraft servers. Did not want to do that. I'm just gonna up it without the Minecraft servers. I think there's a way you can like just kill a specific instance, but I could have went Docker compose down Minecraft, but whatever. -d nginx WordPress. I'm still wondering why, like after that plugin updated, it simply didn't remount. That's weird. Anyhow, I'm just gonna use Control K this time because I like the UI a little bit better. I don't care about code analysis and crap right now. Update composer, use W packagist and fix Docker YAML file latest WP5. Boom. Sweet, now that that's done, I can go back. Let's go ahead and get rid of all this crap. So if you don't know, that's a default password for the WordPress thing. So this is, yeah, I'm on latest now, which is awesome. So activate. And sweet, it's not gonna, the cron probably won't work. So I'm just gonna go ahead and finish it now. Get rid of this. Update complete. Thank you for updating latest version. Looking at store notice, looking for a store notice setting. That's new. The active theme is broken. Nice. Not sure why it's broken, but that's fine. Make sure my links are there at least, because that would be bad. Home, shop, cart, check it. Yeah, that's fine. All right, as long as that stuff's done. I don't care about anything else. Cool. Now I can actually get back to coding. That'd be great. I really wish PHP Storm had like this functionality to close all to the right, kind of like Google Chrome, you know. I think that'd be cool. But no. Close them individually. I could pin them and then just close all but pinned, but me. Okay, so we know the legacy stuff is working, and I already have some Minecraft products. What is my key for this? Oh, that's right. I moved everything down into settings. What is my key for this store? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let me make sure everything still loads. Localhost / WNC key equals. Yes, the JSON still loads, which is awesome. So now I can start coding, and I don't have to worry about all this old crap, because I'm just going to delete it given enough time. Deprecated. Actually, I need to put a deprecation notice on the class, not the freaking include. Removed in. Wait, I just realized something. I have this branch tagged as release 105. Am I looking at the wrong one? I'm such an idiot. Okay. That's okay. I fix it. Minecraft WP. How many releases do I have here? I need to go 1.2.1 because I'm such a goof. Okay, all right, so let's just do that real quick. This also means that any future servers will be required to have access to the REST API. So all you guys using these free WordPress hosts, you might have some problems, but it is what it is, and it's a long-term decision for the plugin, I want to say. So instead of me having to support various hosts, if your host isn't up to snuff, try GoDaddy. I don't recommend GoDaddy for big sites, but try like you know, some really good WooCommerce hosts. So all right, so git push -u release. Let me delete that. Let me delete that branch. Actually, not git push -u, it's git push origin. Duh, I don't care about tracking. 1.0.5 helps determine or specify the origin. Sweet. I don't want to create a pull request. Not yet. And I need to update that package JSON to composer JSON. I don't, yeah, there's no version in there. Where's the package JSON? There it is. 1.3.0. String is violating the pattern. Fine. Just do it this way then. Me. Just clear that and commit this. Okie doke. Update dependencies. No, stop asking. I only tell it no because my local was borked for gulp sass. I need to fix it. Okay, so now I go to Minecraft. I need to update to 1.3. And then I preemptively, like personally myself, I preemptively update like the README files and crap like that because I don't want to have to remember to do it later. It's just, it's good habit to have. Ensure backwards compatibility until 1.4 because we do, I do not want to break anything. I want to give people the chance to actually update stuff. Stable tag 1.3. Test it up to what did I say it was? 5.0.3. What was it? Just look, Jay. Just look. Dashboard 5.0.3. So yeah, now I need to update the README to also 5.0.3. I'm actually going to require 4.9 at minimum, just because I need to get you guys right near that Gutenberg. If you don't know what Gutenberg is, just Google it. You'll be busy for a while. I don't know why that space is there, but I'm going to remove it. There's not a README text, is there? I should know. I wrote it, right? But it's been so long. Okay. So let's see. What else do? We updated. I don't want to commit that yet. So update version numbers in necessary files. Boom. I eventually want to use something like gulp bump or something to auto bump the versions with a simple command. I could just do it in shell if I wanted to, but I'm lazy when it comes to writing shell commands. Okay, so here is where isn't there like a deprecation requirement? Let's see, PHP at deprecated doc. It's like at deprecated. You gotta put something after it. I forget what it is. Deprecated version description. Okay, so I do need to say it's deprecated in my version, in the current version, which is 1.3. And just state that all APIs should move to blah, blah, blah. 1.3.0 should move to using the new APIs outside of the legacy folder. That's that. So that's the legacy class. I think in WordPress I can use a deprecation notice. WordPress deprecation notice. Let's see. No. What is it? Doing it wrong? WordPress. I don't know. Let's try it. Let's look in the IDE. Let's see. No. No. Deprecated hooks. Oh, yeah, here it is. It's something like this. A deprecated file. Haha. The version of WordPress that deprecated the file. Oh god, that's used everywhere. So I think for this version is what I'll do is I'll just put notices up inside the code, and the next version, when I actually remove the class and stuff like that, I'll leave the file and just drop in things like this, like deprecated file and so on and so forth. So let's see, markup function argument is deprecated and inform when it is used. This function is to be used whenever a deprecated function argument is used. Before this function is called, an argument must be checked for whether it was used by comparing it to its default value for evaluating whether it's empty. Okay, so the deprecated argument, I can use deprecated argument, deprecated file, deprecated constructor. Here we go, deprecated function. Markup function is deprecated and informed when it has been used. There's at C hook deprecated function run, that would be called. To get a backtrace up to what. So basically, if WP debug is true, it will actually say, hey, you know, this stuff is deprecated. So I suppose I should look at, is there any, I don't think constructor is being called because, yeah, this is a, the class is deprecated. So let's see, I should do deprecated function. Function 1.3.0 replacement. I don't have a replacement yet. Mark the get instance call as deprecated. Deprecated as of 1.3, which is fine. Let's see. Deprecated function. Is it function or method? No, maybe it's method. Yeah, it's method. So load the instance class. I'm gonna say deprecated 1.3.0. Yep. Has commands. So this one is actually a very useful command. I think I'm just gonna move it and update the namespacing. So what this does, great doc block guy, great. move this to a helper file. So items have commands. So basically this passes in data is array data for each data as item. Let's actually change that. Items. I think I can force that to be an array. Remove that. Wait, did I just break it? Yeah, I did. Duh. Items, cart, contents from WooCommerce. Has commands. So basically, if I'm not mistaken, what this does, let's just read through it. So, because I got to update the doc block or I'll forget. Pro tip, always update your doc blocks. Otherwise, you look at code you haven't touched in 6 months and you go, what the heck was I thinking? So there's that. So has commands. Says WMC items have commands. So for each items as item, it grabs the product ID. If it's a variation, it grabs the variation ID as the product ID, and it grabs the postmeta for the variation. And it basically says this item has commands. So basically, if this meta key exists within the product or the variation ID, then it returns true. Otherwise, it returns false. But it will loop over the entire cart contents to actually get the information. So let me update the doc block. Determines if any item in the cart has WMC commands attached. Sweet. So deprecate a few things and update doc block for we have commands function. So I think that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed me fumbling around code I haven't touched for 6 months. And yeah, so that's it for today. If you like it, you know, we'll be continuing to update this. I'm going to actually continue recording, but seeing as we're 20-30 minutes in, I don't want to bore you too much. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue coding. I'll break this out into a second part. So I'll release the second part, you know, a few days later. And I hope you enjoy. Eventually, we're going to get into some Java, which I have no idea what the heck I'm doing when it comes to Java. I know enough to be dangerous, but that's how we learn, right? So I have to continue gutting this code. I plan to write the REST API for it, so I have to add some REST endpoints to the WordPress side. And then on the Java side, I actually have to read that REST endpoint. So we'll get more in depth into that. I don't want to give you too much information. Just let's keep it a secret between you and me. How about that? We're going to be doing some typecasting and or type hinting and stuff like that in the future as well, because I'm making sure that I'm going to try and push users towards PHP 7, because seriously, if you're not on 7 yet, like, you need a new host, but it's just personal preference. So that's it for today. Hope you guys have a wonderful evening, and I will see you next time, maybe. Bye-bye.